Hello everyone and welcome back to video number 14 about descriptive statistics, and this time we are going to talk about bivariate analysis. So I have a quick demo here. I hope you like it. We're going to see some plots, some visuals and histogram at the end, which will be pretty useful. So for this we are going to use pandas, seaborn and the matplotlib libraries. And we are going to use the graduate admissions dataset that you can see in the screen. So we are going to get the data and we are going to show the first rows. Basically, the dataset shows based on some tests, GRE, TOEFL, another ones, and another admission points, the chance of admission for the student. Okay, so we want to know if the higher the GRA, the higher the TOEFL, will it be higher the chance of admission for the student? Or maybe if the student has done any research, will it have any impact on the chance of admissions? Let's check this out. So for that, we are going to draw a scatter plot with the GRA score and the chance of admission. We have the GRA on one axis and the chance of admission in the other axis. As you can see visually, that's very easy to follow. The higher the GRA score, the higher the chance of admission. Okay, let's do the same for the TOEFL. The TOEFL is almost the same. The higher the TOEFL, the higher chance of admission. Let's go and do the same with another test, that the CGPA, and we can see the same behavior. If we draw a line, almost all values will be around that line. So that's a regression that we can see in the next video. But I want to show you something different here, and is the university rating versus the GRA score. We want to know if the higher the university rating, the best students apply to it, or the students with the best scores apply to it. And that's pretty much true. If you see here, university rating 5, the highest, the GR score are on the top. You see almost all the GRI scores and on the top, which means that basically students with higher scores apply to this university, and students with low score apply to this. You can see here some outliers, so which is pretty weird. That means that a student with high score is applying to a university which is not really great for his career growth. I'm just messing around, I don't know. So, what about if we want to do correlation? Correlation, we can use pandas for that. So let's check it out. So correlation says it's basically a number between 0 and 1, and it will be 1 when one variable correlates completely with another. So as one variable is moving, the other one is moving linearly to each other. So you can see the diagonal, which is the correlation between each variable and itself, is going to be 1. But if you if you check other ones, for example, change of admission is 81% correlated with the GRI score. The same for TOEFL score. If you check on research, for example, the change of admission for research is 54% based on the change of admission, 56% based on the year score. So that has a lower correlation but still works. It's still useful for the admission. But these are just numbers. Probably a heat map would be useful. So we use from seaborn. So that's basically sns.heatmap and we send the correlation. And this is pretty useful. So basically we have the variables on both axes and we have the values of the correlation and then we have a color. The higher the color, which is the lighter the color, the higher the correlation. For example, we can see here one is the lighter color, but the ones we were checking in the previous table. So GR is score versus change of admit 0.81 and visually the color is light. If the probability is low or the correlation is low, then you can see it goes to the dark colors like this one. So apparently there is no, let's see, the lowest one is 0.37. So there is no correlation between research and LOR. But there is some correlation between the change of admission and research, as you can see here, 55%. And that, my friends, is how we can start analyzing our data in order to train our models and make predictions. In this video, we are only analyzing. We didn't see any prediction. In the next ones, we are going to start playing with models, predictions, and other Azure interesting stuff. I hope you find this video informative. I hope you like it and see you in the next one.